Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome back to another episode of Las.Chismosas.
That's us.
We have a special guest here today. Special guest, introduce yourself. Tell us something about you that would be interesting.
Hello, I'm Leland. I'm special guest for the day.
A few minutes.
For a few minutes, actually. I'm Sadie's husband. That's a fun fact about me.
Yeah, that's fun.
I'm
and
also...
contrary to what you're hearing, he is not a robot.
What?
What?
Because the way he said
okay.
Hello.
Oh.
Because if you all know, Sadie's into robots. What?
Beep bop.
Anyway, Leland's here. We're happy Leland's here. We got a request in our email. It was from somebody anonymous.
I know who you are, though, bitch.
But yeah, so if you send us an email, you want us to talk about shit, we will indeed do that, and we will prioritize talking about your shit.
Yeah.
So they sent an email, and it said,
something along the lines
have
of...
y'all talked about the Drake and Kendrick beef? And what are y'all's thoughts? I think Drake won. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know a fucking thing about the Drake and Kendrick beef.
It has been so fucking annoying to me, actually. Like,
I
so annoying.
I saw something on TikTok that was like, if you're on social media, you either know about the Drake and Kendrick beef, or you have discovered Chapel Roan, and there's like no other in between. It's just those two tracks.
Yeah. We're gonna put a poll.
H-O-T-T-O-G-O. That's where I'm at right now.
See?
Yeah. So we're gonna put a poll and see what side of social media you're on.
I think we know, though.
Yeah.
I think we know.
Yeah. But
anyway,
yeah. So Leland is here to tell us about the beef, so we can have an opinion on it. Otherwise,
I'm gonna be biased.
Yeah. So
I don't like Drake, so.
Without further ado,
let's start at day one.
Well, I feel like I should
day one. Well, so Aubrey was born.
And then he was in Degrassi, and he got shot.
And then he became a rapper.
Once he recovered.
His dick got big. No. No. Sorry.
You guys already talked about this. I feel like I should open this up to be completely honest and say that I am a Kendrick fan. But I do not deny that Drake has had a huge impact on the hip-hop culture and community as a whole. Anyways.
I had that one song. Oh, it was Hot...
Line Bling?
Yes! I had it stuck in my head for like a year.
Yeah, I mean, he has an impact. He makes catchy songs.
It's the trendy shit.
Yeah.
He makes trendy shit.
Actually, tea on that, too, that Mike would love to talk about. But anyway...
But I guess to start with this, I kind of need to lay the base of kind of what their relationship has been. So if we take it all the way back to 2011.
Whoa.
In 2011, the Take Care album comes out.
But I want, when you're at home, I want you to picture this, like, you know that meme where the guy has like 7 graphs going at one time and he's like pointing to like this and this?
Charlie Day.
Charlie Day.
Thank you. Yes, that is Charlie Day.
Sunny.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want y'all to picture that meme as Leland is explaining this.
That's what my notes look like, honestly. But in 2011, the Take Care album comes out, which is a Drake album. And one of the interludes on that album has a Kendrick Lamar feature. That's kind of the first time these two artists ever featured on each other's...
Is that the first time we saw Kendrick? Or was that, like, the first time Kendrick, really popped off? Because I had not heard of Kendrick until probably... And I mean, who the fuck am I? But...
Kendrick's been, I feel like, constant.
Okay.
As long as I've been into hip-hop.
Okay, fair. Just curious.
Anyways, the Take Care album comes out. Drake has a Kendrick feature on that. And then in 2012, A$AP Rocky's Fucking Problems comes out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
would love that. Bitches, that's my fucking problem.
Oh, I do like that song.
That song comes out, and that has a feature from both Kendrick and Drake on it.
Ah.
So, Kendrick features on Drake. Drake and Kendrick feature together.
So is it safe to say at this point they're friends?
They're collaborators.
They're collaborators.
They respect each other's work?
Yeah,
okay.
This is kind of early Drake.
Got it.
The Take Care album.
Yeah. I did like that album,
was the first one that most people know him for. Yeah.
I loved it, yes.
Yeah. Sad boy Drake.
Very sad boy.
which we'll get to later,
Yeah,
actually. And then in 2013, Poetic Justice comes out, which is a Kendrick track, which features Drake. And that's arguably the best feature that they have together. I think it is. Poetic Justice is a legendary song.
I don't know. I might have played. I don't know it by heart. Nothing like that. Anyway.
Poetic Justice. Put it in a song.
Right. Okay. Yes. I know. Yes. You just have to give us like the.
Yeah.
Y'all can't see me, but I'm looking into the distance confused. Like that.
Her eyes have glazed.
Later in 2013, Kendrick drops the Control verse, which Kendrick kind of goes after everybody in the rap industry. He kind of makes a dig at everybody. Everyone kind of classifies it as like friendly competition. The reason that is considered that way is because nobody responds to this track. Nobody responds to these disses. People are kind of just
Kendrick
happy
said,
to be
fuck everybody, and they were like, cool.
Yeah, literally.
You're right.
I forget. There was a rapper that was mentioned in the Control verse, and when asked about it, they were like, "Hey, I'm just happy Kendrick's saying my name.
Right.
I'm just happy he knows who I am."
Which same? If anybody made a diss track about me, I'd be like.
So after this, Kendrick Lamar and Drake never feature on another song together ever again. After Poetic Justice and the Control verse comes out, Drake never features with Kendrick again.
So Drake was mad.
Because he's a pussy boy.
It seems Drake may have taken
the white man came out in him.
Aubrey.
In 2015, Drake, Future, and Metro Boomin. Future is a rapper. Metro Boomin is a producer.
Beats.
He makes beats.
If you didn't know and you haven't been on social media, he did make that beat. The BBL Drizzy.
Yeah.
BBL Drizzy.
I've not even heard that.
Had it stuck in my head.
Drake, Future, and Metro come out with an album, A Time to Be Alive, which is a collaboration from all three of them. That comes back later because Metro and Future collab again, but leave Drake out. But instead, they feature A$AP Rocky and The Weeknd, who both talk shit about Drake on the album. A$AP Rocky and Drake famously do not like each other. They've kind of taken digs at each other on social media in the past. And The Weeknd used to work very closely with OVO.
I don't know who that is.
That's kind of Drake's
like brand.
Okay.
The owl.
The owl.
Got it. Because it makes an owl.
Drake had offered The Weeknd a contract, I believe, and The Weeknd was like, "Nah, I'm good." Back last year in 2023, J. Cole and Drake drop a song called First Person Shooter. This is kind of where this year's beef kind of starts.
Okay.
Because J. Cole, in song First Person Shooter, claims that him, Kendrick, and Drake are the big three of rap, and that everyone else is kind of just playing along.
That's interesting. That's an interesting take.
Interesting take. He claims that him, Kendrick, and Drake are the big three of rap. And then this year...
Discounting all women in rap?
Well, of course. Of course they're discounting all women.
Of course.
Like, let's just start...
That just decided my real opinion is that I don't give a fuck about either of them. But continue.
Yes.
Continue.
But anyways, this year, Metro Boomin and Future collab with Kendrick Lamar for a song called Like That.
Okay.
And this has been widely kind of accepted as the call-out from Kendrick Lamar to Drake and J. Cole because Kendrick comes on this song, has a verse, kind of takes a dig at First Person Shooter, the song, and then says, fuck the big three, it's just big me. So Kendrick's on Like That. People are kind of grooving to it, people like it. And then later on, I want to say a couple days, maybe like a few weeks later, J. Cole responds to Like That and releases a diss track and immediately takes it offline.
Do you know what was said in the song that pissed? Oh wait, no, you just said it. That it's
the big three.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but did we get that?
We did. I just forgot.
Okay, yeah.
Because I have ADHD.
No, you're good. And that line was so sexy, real talk. Like that.
He said, "Motherfucker, big three."
Yeah.
It's just big.
Yeah, I have seen that one.
Bomb.
I don't think that's just cunty. Like, that's a cunty fucking verse.
Yeah.
He's such a little bitch. I love it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So, Like That is released on March 22nd. On April 5th, J. Cole drops a diss track, kind of talking about how he's tired of other rappers trying to gain clout through diss tracks or whatever.
Sure. Okay.
And then immediately takes it down, and then the next day at a performance apologizes to Kendrick and is like, "It's all love. I don't really want any part of this. Like, I'm cool
It's
with it just being
giving,
friendly
I had
competition."
big balls and then I got scared.
Yeah.
It's either that or people know
like,
Kendrick.
He didn't want to burn that bridge.
Burn bridges?
One, he maybe burning bridges, but also when Kendrick comes after someone, there's layers to his raps, and people tend to get picked apart.
Yeah, and that'll go into more of what happens
later. We'll go
later.
into more of that, what happens later. But J. Cole drops that, immediately takes it back and apologizes. And then on April 13th, Drake double drops, or on the 13th he drops a song, and then on the 19th he drops another song. What Drake says in these two songs basically is that Kendrick is short. He's doing this for clout. He wears a size 7 shoe. Needs
same.
the ego boost.
We
that
share
kind of
shoes.
thing. And then Drake follows up with Drake leaks Push-Ups, which is the 13th. And then on the 19th, he follows up with TMF. Both songs kind of say the same thing. I've listened to both of them. They're Drake songs.
Just like, don't forget you're short and have small feet.
And I mean,
which means you have a small penis.
Yeah, and he kind of implies that Kendrick beats his wife. Or that there's like some family drama going on with Kendrick. And then Kendrick releases Euphoria. Which I believe was Kendrick being like, last warning. Before I absolutely destroy you. Which kind of goes in with this because some people have been saying that Kendrick's just been working on a complete diss album for like the past couple of years.
Yeah.
And
look up this motherfucker's astrological
with
sign.
the with the quickness of Kendrick dropping these songs, I do feel he had some of these in the bank.
What?
I'm looking up Kendrick Lamar's astrological sign. One of the first thing that comes up is height. Stupid. Anyway, sorry, babe.
No, you're good. You're good. Kendrick releases Euphoria, which kind of appeals to all of Kendrick fans and kind of Drake haters.
Okay.
Because a lot of people, Kendrick's known for his quadruple entendre when it comes to his rhymes and his raps, and people kind of need to digest what he's saying. But
gotta read them lyrics.
Kendrick fans and Drake haters really wanted Kendrick to just come out and say, "I fucking hate this guy."
Yeah,
and so in Euphoria, Kendrick kind of just comes out and says, "I hate this guy."
Nice.
Says, "I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk.
I
hate
the way that you walk." Yeah, yeah.
And,
I hate the way that you sneak this. If I catch a flight, it's going to be direct.
He really is kind of like talking the shit.
Yeah,
like he really is.
He kind of calls Drake out on kind of relying on his social media presence to like get his digs in. And basically tells him, "Don't tell any lies about me, and I won't tell truths about you." Is basically it's kind of him saying,
"Don't be telling people I beat my wife because I'm gonna talk some real shit about you."
I'm gonna just say what's up. Yeah, and again, sexy. That's hot.
And then after Kendrick releases Euphoria, Kendrick goes back to back with 616 in LA. And 616 in LA is kind of a message to Drake being like, "Yo, I have people inside OVO. You should not be trusting the people that you hang around."
Yeah, I did see that. Like his own people be talking shit to Kendrick about him.
That's when he was like saying, "Yeah, I own it."
And he was like, "I own OVO." He said, "I have information that like you don't want leaked, information that'll make like people want to look like saints." That's 616 in LA.
Gotcha.
Also, 616 in LA, the title is kind of making fun of how Drake titles his songs.
Yeah.
I don't get it. How does he title his songs?
Like a little bitch boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but Views from the Six. He has other songs that like have a time code in them.
Oh, okay.
But 616 in LA, a lot of people dug into the 616 in LA part, and they discovered 616 is Canadian Father's Day. 616 is Tupac's birthday. There's just a lot of layers to the 616 being in the title. But in this one, he tells Drake that he has inside information. I'll drop it. Kind of like the I won't tell him truths about you.
So shut the fuck up.
The same day. So Kendrick releases Euphoria on April 30th. May 3rd, Kendrick goes back-to-back with 616 in LA. Mm-hmm. Also May 3rd, Drake releases Family Matters, which is kind of, I think it's Drake's best song in this whole beef.
Okay.
It's got a good tune. It's like a classic Drake where he switches up the tempo halfway through. Okay. He kind of makes a diss track sound like a #1 song.
That was Leland's big. That's what I got from him while it was happening because I was so annoyed by the situation. But that's what I got from it.
Yeah, it's like,
he made a good one. He made one good one.
He makes the song. He implies that Kendrick beats his wife more. He also implies that one of Kendrick's children is actually his manager's, with a line, one of your kids is Dave Freeze, and like kind of brings up the whole Kendrick and his wife are living separately kind of at the moment because he's doing a lot of work in New York, and she's kind of staying in their LA home with their kids. And Drake's kind of running with that angle, which...
So, Kendrick said, you don't want the smoke. And Drake came back with, I want all the fucking smoke.
Basically, literally, yeah. And in Euphoria, Kendrick does have a line where it's like, you're so predictable, I can predict your angles, I know what you're going to go for, so I have everything to come back. And anyways, Drake does Family Matters, and then Drake drops Buried Alive parody on Instagram the same day, May 3rd. The next few things all happen in the same day. So Kendrick does 616 in LA, Drake releases Family Matters on YouTube, then Drake does Buried Alive parody on IG. I'm just picturing them like in their studios, just like as soon as it comes out, listening to it. Gotta get in the studio. But the thing is with...
in their fucking basements.
Yeah. So Drake double drops, and then Kendrick comes out with Meet the Grams.
Yes.
And Meet the Grams is a letter to everyone in Drake's family. It starts off with, Dear Adonis, I'm sorry that man is your father.
Oh, God.
The second verse is a letter specifically to Drake's mother, telling her, like, I'm sure you tried to raise a better man. Like, the people that he's hanging with are no good.
You can't help a Scorpio,
and then there's, like, a line in there about Drake's dad, too. And the last verse of the song, Kendrick claims that Drake has a hidden 11-year-old daughter that he's been hiding from the public, that he, like, doesn't see or talk to at all. Kendrick also has been calling out Drake as a father in this whole rap beef, saying he was kind of bullied into parenting Adonis.
Well, he was. Yeah.
And then Drake's kind of dropping that he has another hidden away child, which social media went crazy with, because it's like, how do you have two hidden kids?
Listen, and I know no celebrities listen to this podcast, but if by chance you're a celebrity and you listen to this podcast, if you got secrets, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
And, like, I understand not wanting to raise your kids under, like, the scrutiny of being Drake. Like, if
Nick Cannon don't give a fuck. He's got 25. You know, like,
that's true.
You got money, take care of him.
I mean, I don't think Nick Cannon is in it for anyone but himself.
No, you're so right.
But
like,
if you don't want to,
like, yeah, that's my kid, and that one over there.
He owns up to the kid, so I will. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Also, on the Meet the Grams, like the album cover, is a picture of supposedly items that Kendrick Lamar has received that were inside of, like, the OVO compound. So there's like Ozempic. There's like an Ozempic thing with Drake's name on it. There's like different drug receipts with Drake's name on it.
Bitch.
A pair of Maybach gloves that he threw away. Stuff like that. And kind of was like, I have shit, dude.
This motherfucker is coming with receipts and he's warning you one by one by one by one, and you just keep going.
Yeah, because Kendrick does call out how Drake got his abs. Says it's a V12, which is a liposuction machine. Says that he needs to stop lying to his fans and lying to the culture.
Drake,
also,
this is embarrassing.
A big claim by Kendrick was, this isn't just me, I'm what the culture feeling.
And he's right.
And we want you to stop,
he's basically saying everybody's telling you to shut the fuck up.
We all feel this way.
We all feel this way, it's not just me. So Kendrick drops Meet the Grams.
Yes!
Kendrick drops Meet the Grams, and everyone kind of loses their shit. Because he kind of... Again, all of these are like claims. There's no like legal evidence to back any of their claims up. So kind of up in the air a little bit. But then after Kendrick drops Meet the Grams as kind of a hard dig.
Yeah.
I would have quit right there. I'd be like, yeah, he got me.
All right, don't be talking about my family. We're done.
Then Kendrick decides
to
go back to back again and releases Not Like Us.
This is the one I did listen to, and it was fucking like.
It's a fucking banger. The beat.
Wait, Drake released this song?
No, this is Kendrick.
I told Leland a lot about it because I was like really like at first I was like I don't like it because it's just him on a beat, and then I was like wait no, this is just him on a beat exposing the fuck out of Drake.
Yeah. And so that's what you're like, oh, this is
actually bitch, I'm into this. Yeah.
And in Not Like Us, Kendrick kind of comes full blast and calls people in OVO pedophiles. Says that Drake is kind of running this whole pedophile ring.
Well, yes,
within OVO. Kind of brings up 2 OVO members who had like questionable cases that got dropped. Drake in Family Matters makes a dig at Kendrick, saying that he's always rapping like he's trying to free the slaves.
Which
kind of tone deaf, brother.
Yeah, very deaf.
And Kendrick comes back with Once Upon a Time, all our people were in chains. And now he's doubling down, calling us some slaves. And then kind of goes into the history of Atlanta, which in Atlanta, the townspeople were taking advantage of like indigenous and black people to
typical shit
to like get their gains and build their businesses in Atlanta.
Okay.
And Kendrick says that Drake's in 2024 kind of doing the same thing because he runs to Atlanta when he needs a paycheck.
The way Kendrick says it and the way he goes about it is so fucking eloquent and also so like.
There's a reason that Kendrick won a Pulitzer Prize for rap.
Like.
I forgot about that. You're so right.
This man is like there are like Leland was saying earlier. There are fucking levels to everything that he says. It's not just like, I'm upset.
And like you got big feet. I mean small feet.
You got small feet and you're short.
Yeah.
Kendrick is putting all of these fucking hard hitting allegations, truths,
receipts, timelines.
Exactly that, and he's doing it so eloquently and making a fucking banger out of it. So,
and making a banger out of it, and in the song, he basically calls out Drake for cosplaying an American rapper.
Yes.
As a Canadian. Yeah. And he's always collaborating with like Atlanta rappers to kind of build his street cred in the rap community. Mm-hmm. It kind of just calls him out on being a fake American gangster. And
I recommend y'all go listen. I really do.
And says that you shouldn't let your young female family members or friends around Drake.
I apologize if you can hear my kids crying. It's bedtime.
Oh no.
It's bedtime on Mother's Day, and Anyway, so y'all just ignore that. Keep going.
We love them.
So Kendrick comes out, says all of this stuff, kind of calls Drake a pedophile, running like kind of a pedophile ring in OVO, and just kind of dancing on Drake's grave is
Yeah.
what a lot of people have said. A lot of people say
It's
that
beautiful.
Not Like Us was the call out. Euphoria was the Are you sure you want to do this? And then Meet the Grams was like killing
His
Drake.
name is Aubrey Graham.
Yes.
Yeah, Meet the Grams
Meet
was
the
like
Grams, yeah.
the death of Drake, and then Not Like Us is dancing on the grave.
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of been really loving the beat and the song. Like professional basketball players are walking out on the court to it.
Oh, that's hot.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
a lot of people in the black community say that Drake is lucky it's not HBCU season because that beat would go hard with an HBCU band. So yeah, and Drake came out with his response to Not Like Us and Meet the Grams, which is The Heart Part 6. And
Is that
The Heart Part 6.
Is that where he says, "No, I never fucked Millie Bobby Brown"?
Yes. That is the song where he kind of comes out and he says, "Nah, not me, bro. If I was a pedophile, I'd be in jail."
Yeah, because that's how that shit works.
I don't have crushes on little girls. I'm too famous for this shit. And people online have just been pulling out the receipts of like Nardwar. I don't know if you guys know who Nardwar is. He is a like a reporter.
Yeah.
And he's like known for digging up things on the people that he interviews.
Being educated
on the subjects. And there recently resurfaced a video of him interviewing Drake, and he asks Drake, "Do you still kiss your fans?" And Drake gets really uncomfortable and is like, "Aha, nah, those were the glory days, man. Can't do that anymore." And it's like just really awkward.
Really uncomfortable. He knows
I
he's
also,
been caught. Like,
the part of TikTok I'm on is like either people making fun of the Drake and Kendrick beef,
exactly,
but also everybody digging up shit. Like when Millie Bobby Brown was 14, she was on Drake's yacht, and she's like, "Oh, this picture was taken by Drake. Why is a 14-year-old on your fucking yacht, Drake?"
Yachting. Sorry.
No, you're...
I just dropped a whole other...
That's a whole other conspiracy.
That's a whole other...
It's not a conspiracy. It's happening. It's happening, you guys. You don't want to talk about yachting? I could get into it for hours. But yeah, that's fucking terrifying that Millie Bobby Brown was with that man on his yacht. That's gross. I didn't remember or see that, I don't think. So that's...
Yeah, and like interviews
Where are
with
your
Millie
parents?
Bobby Brown being like, Drake and I text all the time.
Yeah.
And he tells me that he misses me. And just weird shit like that. And that's kind of the summation of the Kendrick-Drake beef so far.
Apparently it's still going.
I don't know if Kendrick's going to respond again, but that is the situation as it stands right now.
I think Drake has just, if he wasn't already digging himself a grave, I think he, he's laying in his coffin now, if he's not already. Like
a lot of people
that
were
man
like...
has so much pride.
A lot of people were like, Kendrick didn't even mention Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah,
literally.
Self-report.
I didn't fuck with Millie Bobby Brown. Everyone's like, hey.
Whoa, dude. We just said minor and you went crazy.
Hey.
Yeah.
100%. You have to say all that.
Oh my god. Yeah, so my opinion, just based off of that, is, Drake is a clown and lost the battle, and he should stick to just leaking images of his dick. That's all I gotta say.
Also, I would just like to say that I do have a Drake informant.
Yeah, we have a Drake informant as well.
I have a Drake informant who is a big Drake fan, and I have had in-depth discussions with him about it. I let him know what I think honestly of the songs. I was like, Family Matters is kind of a banger.
Mm-hmm.
I was very truthful about that. But he has not really had any arguments for me other than just saying that Drake won and Kendrick's lying about everything without any real evidence to back it up. But again, this is all alleged. I don't have any legal evidence to back up.
Of course,
these
everything
claims.
here is alleged. It's all true unless we say it is, and even when we say it is, you got to question that.
Yeah, we stole No Sleep's tagline. Everything here is true.
Unless it isn't.
Okay.
I think all of this, it's crazy for sure, but I think all of this is like very strangely timed. Like the timing of it to me is weird.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it's all going on
while
Israel is finishing killing every single person in Palestine.
Yeah.
I don't know. Part of me wants to say it's a distraction, but also like I don't really know if Kendrick would get down for doing that. I don't know.
I think anyone would get down for money.
It's all for money.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all a publicity stunt. But in the publicity stunt, I think I would be like, yeah, Kendrick won. Like, I would make a diss track about Drake, but I don't know if I'd make a diss track about Kendrick.
I forgot to get to that. In one of Drake's songs, he kind of comes after Future, Metro Boomin, and Kendrick.
This is where we get into
and he tells Metro to shut up and make some drums.
Shut up and sing, Dixie
and
Chicks.
You know who did?
And you know what Metro Boomin did? He shut up and made a beat called BBL Drizzy.
BBL Drizzy.
That Gabby's singing right now.
Okay.
And basically put it out there on Twitter and was like, hey, I made this beat. Everyone can use it. The best verse on this beat gets a free beat from me.
That's basically...
You gotta put it on
So, Metro Boomin kind of opened up the whole Kendrick-Drake beef for the entire culture. And, yeah.
Yeah,
so
I'll put it in the post.
Drake is kind of getting it from the online.
Everywhere.
People making their own diss tracks over BBL Drizzy.
That beat makes me want to shake my ass.
Still haven't,
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Again, I tried to ignore this topic for as long as I could. I think it's stupid. Like Gabby said, I think it's fucking a distraction from the real horrible atrocities that are happening over in Palestine or what's left of it.
I didn't know anything about the beef until
I knew
BBL Drizzy dropped.
I knew I had my husband and I have my Drake informant who better be listening. Here's my final opinion, bitch.
Yeah, tell us.
Drake has a BBL and he sucks pee-pees on the DL.
Drizzy.
That's my opinion.
BBL Drizzy. And that's the Las.Chismosas diss track right there. Well, anyway, we want to say thanks to Leland.
Thanks for helping us out. Guys.
He did volunteer because we can't pay people because we are poor.
Yeah.
So, if you'd like to support this podcast where we can pay people to come on our podcast, please hit us up. Hit up our Venmo. But also, Leland's birthday is coming up soon, and if you loved the tea that he brought us, send him some cash for his birthday. I'll put his Venmo in our what is it called? Description. I'll put it on our Instagram.
We'll plug that shit somewhere.
Yeah.
You'll find it.
Y'all give this king some money.
He's amazing, y'all, really.
Yeah. He's turning 20.
Six.
As me. Bryce is going to turn 30 this year. Thanks, Leland.
Yeah, thanks, y'all.
Thanks for coming.
Have a great rest of your podcast.
Thanks. Okay. Have fun with Bryce.
Oh. That sounded so... Have fun with Bryce.
Gabby has had her mind in the gutter for so long. It's like you moved to this house and I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
Turned into a slut. It's okay. We're all sluts now.
Every time we play a game, I'm like, should we group kiss? Group kiss everyone?
It's been wild, y'all. I don't know what the hell happened. Like, who flipped the switch or what, but yeah.
I just love.
She turned into a little slut. We got to her, y'all. We did it.
Come closer.
Oh my god.
Now that our third wheel is out of here.
Yeah.
Group kiss?
So,
anyway, with that said,
I think we should
speaking of rap,
yeah, the Macklemore
yes
thing. Like I asked Leon, I was like, did Macklemore jump on the beat that Metro Boomin?
That would have been like it would have been like good. There are a lot of people doing like posts for Palestine of like, oh my god, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift broke up, and it's like, now that I have your attention here. Yeah. So that would have been cool, but no, he didn't.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. But yeah, he did do that whole song called Heinz Hall.
Yeah.
That just basically.
If you don't know who Hind is,
excuse me,
there's
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
There's a white bitch.
There's the story about Hind and her family were trying to evacuate from Gaza. And they took the safe route, and their family got bombed. And so Hind was the only little girl with like 6 or 7 of her family members in the car who were all dead. She was calling like the emergency aid to like tell them to come help me. Like they're here, I need help. And so the emergency aid got there, and the IOF just killed everyone, including Hind, including the people who were there to help her. So when the protests were going on, I think was it USC or was it Columbia?
It's all run like we were so like educated on the shit, and then it's all run together real time.
Yeah, it really has.
Bad things are happening.
One of the colleges took over. I want to say it was Columbia. Took over a building that was like historically known. Like they took over this building. That the last time this happened, it was for I believe like the civil rights kind of like thing where you know, it's a historical building. You can look it up. Look up Hins Hall on Google and you'll find it. But, yeah, so they took over this building in protest of Gaza. Of course, they fucking called the police in there. There were a lot of students injured. They were all arrested. And there were people who were like, we shouldn't be defacing property. And, like, I don't give a fuck. There are people dying and you're worried about your fucking knocked out windows.
Yeah.
Like, get your priorities fucking straight.
Fuck that. Fuck old ass rhetoric. I'm so over it.
Yeah, like, for sure.
It's lives over fucking property every day.
Every time.
You saying that is such a capitalist fucking, like...
Yeah, for sure.
Bug in your brain.
For sure.
Seek help.
But yeah, so Macklemore made a song. You can't find it on Apple Music. You can only find it on his Instagram. But just basically talking about the atrocities that are happening in Gaza right now. And it just, it's gross. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I just totally hit a wall thinking about it.
Because, I mean, as so one person, it can feel overwhelming. Like, how do I help all of these people? And, like, you kind of put yourself in a downward spiral. Exactly. But, like, the way that I think about it is, like, I would want someone to care enough to, if you can't donate, share. There's, like, sharing is free. Share their story. Make sure their names aren't forgotten. Like, these people are literally dying and being wiped off the face of the earth. The least we could do is talk about it. And so that has kind of brought up this whole thing on social media. Erin Hattemer was working with Operation Olive Branch because she has been very vocal about supporting Palestine. She usually just does like comedy on her like TikTok channel, but she's like pretty much as soon as like Palestine started getting obliterated, she was like, "Hey,
not cool.
We need to use our voices."
Yeah,
and she has a good following on TikTok, so she was like encouraging other people to like share their stories, and it's just started getting like more attention with TikTok now because they're doing a thing called like Block Party or Digitine. And where like if you've been silent on Palestine, if you haven't spoken up for them at all, that like you're getting blocked.
Celebrity block list.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull up some notable names if I can.
Which I think is like, I mean, to be honest, I went to like a lot of the ones on the list, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to give them my following, and then I realized I wasn't following any of them to begin with.
Exactly.
But I love that, and it's great, and we should block people if they're not adding value to our lives. If we don't want to give them our money, we don't want to give them our views, whatever. But we have to remember what we're doing it for.
Exactly.
So a lot of people are like bringing it out to like be a witch hunt. Like, oh, Zendaya's never said shit. And this other TikToker who's like, Juaf Wallow's never said shit. And it's like, okay, like you're so right. But right now, that's not the fucking point.
Yeah, no.
Like, we need to get names out there. We need to get people out of Gaza. That is the point, is we want them to help.
We need to be amplifying the voices that are speaking out.
Exactly.
Like fucking Renee Rapp. I saw that fucking her, Avantika, and like, I mean, that's just like two people that really hit my heart close. Like, it really hit me. They were like speaking out at like really important. Oh, also like a drag queen. I think her name's Chiquita.
Boop, boop, boom. We needed to make an edit to this part of the podcast so Sadie could get the drag queen's name right. What is the drag queen's name?
Chiquititas.
Oh, like the Mamma Mia song?
I guess so.
Cute.
Yeah, that was the drag queen who was yelling that GLAAD is complicit in genocide.
We
Big
love
fans,
that.
baby. Big fans.
Okay, to continue on with the podcast.
Mm-hmm. She was at the GLAAD Awards, and she literally, like, stood up while the fabulous Ross Matthews was talking, and was like, GLAAD participates in funding of Israel. Mm-hmm. Like, they are funding genocide in Israel, and she was, like, fucking saying it over and over and over again.
And that takes guts.
Dead ass, alone. There were, like, people, like, yelling with her, but she was by herself walking through that fucking...
It's one thing to talk really about people not doing shit on social media, but to stand up in a crowd of people and speak your truth, that's fucking hard.
Exactly. So, like, we need to, like, really praise those who are speaking out. And, again, like Gabby said, as the lower people, we can share, like, people who need help.
You can.
Exactly.
There was this one TikToker that made a really good point where he's like, you see so many GoFundMes.
Yep.
And it's obviously not possible to donate to each and every one of them.
Exactly.
So, like, set yourself a monetary goal. because it'd be better if you could donate $5 multiple times than like, all I have is $100. I guess I can give it to this one person, you know?
Yeah.
So like set yourself a goal, and if you have like $1,000 in your bank account, donate $5 to a GoFundMe. Okay. If you have less than $1,000 in your bank account, donate $1. Yep. You know, a lot of the people that are doing these fundraisers, like GoFundMes, and they're helping with them, they've opened up their Venmos, and they're like, if you can't reach the $5 minimum, Venmo me what you can, you know, and I will put that in there. Yeah, so I've done a couple because I'm poor as fuck.
Yeah.
So I Venmo'd like a few of the GoFundMes just to try, because like that actually makes a difference.
It does. It really does. Like just your pocket change.
Yeah.
Like all of our pocket change together can
make a difference. For sure.
Helping people out, getting out of the situation.
Ollie Rose is a TikToker I follow, and she showed us kind of like the difference that it can make, because she was like, you can just send me $1, you can send me $3, literally whatever, I will donate it to the GoFundMe. And I think like in a day she got like $1,500 from people.
See,
that said,
yes,
we had a very kind soul reach out to us. His name is, and I apologize if I'm butchering this, his name is Muhammad Abu Shamala. And he reached out to us. He and his family are still in Gaza, and they have sent me their GoFundMe link to try and help his family out of Gaza. He has a beautiful family. They had a beautiful home. And right now, even though the borders are closed, I've heard reports that it's kind of just all about the money that you have. If you have enough money, you can bribe the Egyptian border to kind of like get over. You know, and at this point, it's like, it's either that or to die. And hope that they open up the borders again before they die. So, continue to donate to those GoFundMes. Do what you can. If you can't do anything, not even $1, then please just share.
Just share.
Get the word out for these people. They need help.
Straight up. Thank you for, like, I've been very emotional lately.
Yeah, me
Ladies,
too.
I'm on my period, and so, like, I don't know. I'm in a downward spiral right now. Like,
yeah.
Hope I like that.
Yeah. And it's so easy. It's so easy for that to happen. You have to,
I know, you gotta pick yourself
segment.
Up. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to segment. This is what I can do today.
Exactly.
This is how I can help. So that way you can keep going. Rather than, you know,
crumpling up.
Yeah, burn yourself to the ground, and then, like, you don't, like, there's nothing you can do.
Yeah, and, like, who am I to crumple into a ball over something that, like, I need to be getting my ass out there and, like, helping. Like, it's
oh, I feel that
simple. I hate our fucking country, man.
Anyway, but so I think, on that topic, I think the UN has finally made a call. And correct me if I'm wrong, please. I think they have finally made a call for a ceasefire, which I know it's the U.S.'s fucking fault.
Yeah.
But so, you know, I'm fingers crossed. I'm sending all my good vibes. I really hope that it comes to an end soon, and it comes to an end because we've put a stop to it, and not because everyone's fucking dead. So, you know, find some way to get involved.
Yeah. On that topic, like, all I can really do is commend people who do it. And, like, my heart is, it fucking hurts, but my heart is so full to see, like, all these young people and people who truly do not, like, they don't, like, we don't stand for this shit coming together.
Yes.
And, like, just showing people who do across the fucking globe that it's not okay, that this is how we feel.
Yes.
And, like, my heart goes out to y'all, like, it really does.
That were involved in the college protests and protecting those protesters. Yeah.
Like, y'all have no idea. It really is so helpful. Like, my heart is so full seeing that. It hurts me that y'all are getting arrested, that y'all are getting shot, that y'all are getting attacked in any way, because it's not...
You can probably find in your area, if you've seen these college protests going on, and you've seen college students getting arrested or whatever, you can probably find in your area, like, a legal fund for them. A
mutual fund for...
Yeah. And so, if you have nothing to donate to the people in Gaza, donate to those people who are fighting for them and giving their voice. Mm-hmm. There's so many ways you can help.
There are ways to help. I try to share as much as I can for our local, like, mutual aid fund. I know Gabby does as well as Las.chismosas, so just keep an eye out for that.
If you don't know how to get involved, you don't know how to help, send us a message. We will point you in the right direction.
We will try our damnedest to help you.
Absolutely.
Like, truly, because there are ways to
get involved,
make your voice
somehow.
heard, get involved, make sure that...
Even if you think, I don't have a social following, I don't have... People will see. Put your shit out there, somebody's going to see it, and you may change the mind of one person.
Exactly. And that's what counts. Like, that's all it is. Ugh.
Yeah.
So, I went from, like, being... Like, we recorded about this a few weeks ago when it first started, and we were so fired up. We were like, this is a call to action. And now I think we're just like, man... It sucks.
It sucks what's going on.
I'm fucking tired, man.
Yeah, and that's the and reality if I'm tired, of the situation.
Think about how tired they are.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's fucking sad.
This government fucking sucks. We live in one of the shittiest countries in the world. It is what it is, man.
I wouldn't say shittiest country. We do have a lot of, but I fucking hate it here, man.
Our country, there are people in this country that are amazing, and like we do have certain freedoms. However, and certain freedoms maybe not, depending on the color of your skin.
Yeah.
But it's just like the legislation, the fucking government, like the government in charge right now. Not okay. My ass.
Die.
Kiss my fucking ass,
eat shit and die.
Yeah.
I wish you a very die.
Yeah. A very die.
Yeah. That's where I'm at.
Anyway.
I don't even know how to segue into a different fucking...
Yeah, we wanted it... I did think that was important for us to talk about that, and we will continue to talk about it. We will continue posting on our social media.
I'm sorry I yelled fuck in your mother... or your
I don't care.
in-laws' house. I just realized, okay.
I think I yelled fuck the other day in front of them. It's... it's fine. With that said, we're going to end this on a...
High note.
High note?
Let's talk about the sexy panther.
Oh, okay, yes.
The cunty cougar.
Yes,
I don't want to talk about Vera Meat
now. We'll talk about that. It's fine. They'll forget by the next time we talk about it.
They will. Real talk. Yeah, we'll get there.
We'll get there eventually.
Put the pieces together, bitches. But yeah, let's talk about the cunty fucking cougar. Did y'all see? I don't even know the person who posted it. A photographer posted a breathtaking set of photos.
Stunning.
Of this cougar. Yeah. And her young. Eating a mountain goat.
And she is a cougar, both in her actual, she's an animal.
Yeah, cougar, she's an animal.
But also, if she wasn't, she's the sexiest fucking animal I've ever seen.
She was absolutely serving, like, the most cunt I've ever seen.
Yeah.
From an animal. I think in recent years, people were comparing her to Lana Del Rey.
Yeah.
Like, her eyes were, like, dilated. You could tell she'd just gotten done killing
an animal. She said, I killed that fucking thing.
And she was feeling the fuck out of herself.
And everyone was saying, yes, Mama.
Queen. And Gabby and Leland had not seen it. I don't know how. It's all over my fucking timeline.
I haven't been on Twitter as much. Hold on.
The ladies on Twitter love her. Leland was saying that he, like, didn't see anything either.
Yes. You are mothering.
She's mothering the fuck out of these photos. Like,
she looks hot as fuck.
Serving face, serving fierceness.
Yes.
Mothering down, and her little baby is just neck deep in the carcass.
You can't even see the baby's head.
And I will say, the goat even looks happy to be literally serving.
The goat was like, if I was gonna go, I'd want it to be like this. I'm glad
she got me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, like...
And same.
It's been, like, a huge thing on Twitter. Like, I can't stop seeing her, and I'm not mad about it. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful, beautiful countess, if you will. But what's been really funny about it is that, like, the Barbs, like, claimed her ass for some reason. Like, like, the Barbs, like, Nikki's fans.
Onika, yes.
Onika. And, I don't know if this is true, okay? I don't know if this is fucking true. I was literally looking it up on the way here to record. It could be just because they really got a hold of her, but apparently the photographer was like, the Barbs are, like, really amplifying my fucking picture and giving it all the attention it needs. So So he named the photo cards the Barb card. So congratulations, Barbs, you did it. You did it, baby.
And yes, congratulations to you.
I don't know. That's not it's not...
I will say this cougar reminds me nothing of Nicki Minaj, though.
I don't get it either. But when you look up the cunty cougar, it's her next to Nicki Minaj. The sexy cougar has arrived at Gag City. Like,
sexy cougar.
What did I look up initially that really got it? Mountain lion. Search mountain lion.
Oh, okay.
I'm obsessed with the cunty mountain lion and her cub. Oh, and the cub is so cute.
No, that's the cutest cub I've ever seen.
And he's next to a carcass.
Oh my god.
He's so freaking cute. Of course, she has the cutest baby of all time. Yeah, cunty mountain
lion.
Look
at her. She just doesn't know how to quit.
She serving the most face. She is feeling herself.
Yes.
From murdering that animal.
Yes.
And so yeah, everyone's. Oh no, someone said it's Beyonce. Someone compared her to Beyonce.
Yeah, I could see Beyonce.
But what I picked up on was that the Barbs loved her. And
you know what? It's about time they got off of something other than Bigfoot.
They
and Megan's Law.
They need a win. Yes.
Somebody put Nikki's chicken wing necklace and her wig on lashes on the cougar.
I showed that to Leland because he was crying. He was like, "No one liked my cocaine bear tweet," and I was like, "Okay, well, this is what Twitter people like." And he was like, "That's so true." You
should have done cocaine mountain lion.
Exactly.
Leland.
Nikki turned cocaine bear into Nikki. She said, "Bitch, I am mother." Rah rah, like a mountain lion.
I do kind of want it though. It
the mountain lion.
The
card?
Yeah.
See, it says Barb card.
Yeah, and I kind of want it. And I don't even like Nicki Minaj.
I don't like Nicki Minaj. I don't fuck her, bitch. I don't really support people who are, we know the tea on Nicki.
They ain't mad at Megan. They mad at Megan's Law.
Oh, I love Meg. Oh, and speaking of all that, Leland, or someone said that Meg was over here talking about Drake the whole time with the Megan's Law.
Yeah,
it wasn't Nikki.
Yeah,
I mean, it could have. I guess it could have applied to any of the bitches.
She said lace if the shoe fits, and again, Nikki was the one that laced that bitch up.
Uh-huh.
And she said, "I know you're talking about my pedophile husband," and Megan was probably sitting in her home, well, I was talking about Drake.
I was talking about Drake. I was talking about you. I was talking about P. Diddy. I was talking. It goes so far.
But, I have to, back to the Kendrick and Drake shit, because I've been wanting for people to just name names for a while. Even with, the drag drama that we've seen, I'm like, just give me the names.
That's what a drag queen does. Baby.
Just be real, give me the names.
Yeah.
And Kendrick gave us the name.
He gave us the
receipts, timelines.
Facts, I don't know. I can't remember the rest. I only watched that episode once.
I want to say eviction notice, but I don't know.
No. It wasn't all that, but it was still pretty dramatic. I've been watching a lot of Vanderpump Rules. Just throwing that out there.
How's it going?
I'm almost done.
I love that. I've been reading books. Yeah.
I need to read a book. I feel like I'm getting brain rot from Vanderpump Rules.
I ran out of TV to watch, and I haven't brought.
And I've been telling her to watch Vanderpump Rules. Gabby, you have to watch it.
Okay, I'm gonna put a poll.
If y'all are all gonna say that this bitch needs to watch Vanderpump Rules,
and if you say no, give me a show recommendation, because I've been reading entirely too much.
She has a book that she clearly got from the library, sitting on the desk while we make this podcast. As we speak.
I did frequent the adult romance section in the library. I did.
Scary book for me, please.
Okay.
I'd be like, scary book. And I mean scary.
I have one. I read the Dracula book. It was good.
Okay.
It was long, but it was good. Anyway, that's what I've been reading.
What do y'all read?
Yeah.
We're just talking now.
No, I think this is long enough. Yeah. I think we've done. We got
a lot of content from Leland. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, we really did, man. Sorry that we haven't put an episode out in a fat minute.
Yeah, we had a really good one.
We made that banger of an episode, guys. It was probably one of our best episodes to date.
I did so much research on this business, and
it was so good. It was so good.
And fucking Riverside.
Riverside
fucked us over again, so we don't have it.
Yeah, I figured out the issue. Which you'll notice that this is just an audio podcast.
Yeah. You gotta take a step back.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
That's because I just could not get it to work for video and audio. I figured out the issue. I'm sure how to fix the issue as of right now. So we're just going to keep rocking with the podcast as it is now, just so we can keep putting out episodes, and eventually I'll figure it out.
Yeah, and if you do know anything about this, feel free to reach out. We'd love to hear from you.
Please, literally, yes.
We're all just, and I say we, Gabby's learning as she goes, because I really don't do anything except offer my dumbass opinions.
and we love that. We need that, or else it would just be me talking to me. So
sometimes we love that too. I actually have a coworker who has a podcast.
And she just talks to herself.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do that, but like, who would listen to that? No one.
I don't know. She's also in high school. I think it's like a high school.
Oh yeah,
she's a cutie.
Makes more sense.
Love her.
But anyway, yeah. So thank you guys for sticking with us. We're definitely going to be trying to put out more regular content.
Yes.
Now that I've just given up on doing video stuff, but yeah, keep rocking with us. If you would like to donate to this podcast because you like what we're doing, again, I will put our Venmo in our description. Send us money. I will use it for good. And if you can't send us money, donate it to Palestine instead.
Give us kisses.
Ooh, yes.
Just kidding. No, don't. Unless I want them.
Group kiss.
And fade out.
No, we have some events coming up. Sadie / Ivana Chismosas is gonna be in the this month's MX Cutthroat. If you don't know what MX Cutthroat is, it is a pageant for alternative drag,
which is the only kind of drag I want to do, baby.
Yeah. Some of our favorite drag artists are in amongst the winner's circle. Mm-hmm. Like Mistress Baby Ray,
Icon.
Ethel Institution.
Diva. Cosmo
and
the Club Kid.
Cosmo the Club Kid, thank you so much.
Cosmo.
Chlamydia.
If I said that right. Navi the Hottie. Mistress sent me all of their Shock Us performances, and they're fucking amazing. So intimidating. But I can't wait to perform amongst them all.
Sadie's gonna kill it.
I'm so excited.
If you want to come out, what day is it on?
It is May 25th. I believe it starts at 8 p.m. at the Starlighter in San Antonio, Texas.
Let's all show up and root for Sadie.
There will be tits.
See her tits.
There will be tits.
If you were at Big Tits, Bigger Dreams, you caught a glimpse of those green babies.
Yeah, I tried to... Also, I wish I was more prepared. I tried to cover my nipples with, is it Kitty's Titties?
Kitty's Titties, yeah.
She made some amazing, like, alien eyes.
It was so cool.
Pasties.
They reminded me of, what's Jar Jar Binks' eyes?
I'm so sorry.
And it was Star Wars themed.
Yeah, Jar Jar Binks is terrifying to me. But yeah, it was May the 4th, so I was like, I've got to put those on my nipples.
Yeah.
One of them flew off during the performance, so y'all got a glimpse of my real nipple. Congratulations.
Yeah, so I was, like, recording, and someone beside me, when her nipple popped out, they said, that's a nipple.
Well, yes, it is.
But she did great. I loved it. I held subtitle cards, and if you were there, you know I was desperately lost. I couldn't hear anything.
You know what?
I didn't know what was going on.
I did
MX Construed, I think your partner was, like, guiding me. They would give me, like, a thumbs up, yeah. And I was like, great! And then, like, they fell, and I was like, here we are.
I saw in the video, like, 2 of them fell at once, and you were just like, eh. Oh, well, it was so fucking funny.
It was a good time.
It was a great performance. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, Tits and Balls came out. No, not really. No balls, sorry.
Mother, her balls are showing.
Mother.
I feel like there was... Oh, one of our favorites, Bobby Putrito. Oh. They just had a birthday. Sadie, how was their birthday?
He's a Taurus. It was great. It was at the chess club. It was such a cute little space. I felt like a giant in there, real talk. I was fucking huge.
It's a bunch of tiny lesbians.
Yeah. It wasn't...
I would have been perfect in that space.
The theme was a night of 1,000 dykes, and I went with Mike, and I was like, this isn't my space. I feel so bad. I feel like I'm intruding. So I bought Bobby a shot immediately. And I was like, we got to take this so that I can let y'all have y'all's fun. And he was so drunk. I loved it. And then Mike bought him a shot, and yeah,
love it.
Yeah, it was happy birthday, Bobby. We really do love you.
Speaking of Bobby is getting married.
Yes.
Everyone say yes.
Yes, mommy.
Let me look up when the date is, but they're having a lesbian wedding party. I think it's like an after party after their wedding.
Yes. Oh my God.
Stalling for time.
No, you're good. He's also nominated
Here we go.
for... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yes.
Go ahead.
So lesbian wedding is going to be May 19th, 3 to 9 p.m. at...
Yes.
The Sahara Lounge.
So everyone, go.
The Sahara Lounge is located at 1413 Weberville Road.
Oh.
$10. There's a $10 cover, but nobody is turned away due to lack of funds.
And we love that. We fucking love that.
It's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing.
And Bobby is also nominated for
Best of Austin.
The best drag performer for the Austin Chronicle. So go vote him.
Go vote him and then make a burner account and vote Gothis Jasmine. And then also go vote the Brokeback Cantina.
Or Boys of Austin.
So vote Brokeback Cantina for Best Drag Showcase and then use your burner account to vote for the Boys of Austin. The Boys of Austin are also doing something.
That I want to
Munster's
right?
gonna be there.
It's the 24th. It's the day before. Yeah, so.
There's supposed to be an invite, but I want to. If you're listening to this, Boys of Austin, I want to be invited.
We want to come.
I want to come.
We want to support drag kings.
Yeah.
I was also talking to
Totally
Violet
80s.
as well.
It's a totally 80s theme. May 24th. Real made by Solovino. I love Solovino.
Yeah, great artist, truly.
Cover includes free entry to Sunday 80s Dance Night. Where is this at? Oh, it's at Elysium.
Interesting.
Wait, but what's the cover?
It's normally like $10-15.
$9 cover. But wouldn't that be your entry? Free entry?
Yeah, I'm confused a little bit.
Sunday 80s Dance Night.
Boys of Austin, can you...
I'm sorry.
Can you help us? We're just a little...
Anywho, what we do know is they're having a totally 80s dance night, May 24th at 10:30 at Elysium with a $9 cover.
Be there. Or
the
be
$9 cover may give you something. We don't know.
Entry, a great experience. Yeah.
Drag kings.
Yeah, and we love drag kings.
Yeah.
We support fucking drag kings.
Yeah. Bitch. My drag friends, if you are listening to this, I miss you. I'll be with you soon. When my children haven't sucked the ever-loving life out of me.
Well,
I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll be back with you. I miss you.
And when I have will to live more.
That's the struggle.
No, I'm kidding. I have been going out. I'm just I have no social battery lately.
Yeah,
It's been bad. And I'm like, hi, I love y'all, but I'm just gonna sit back here in the corner.
Yeah.
I
can't stay out till 2 anymore doing it.
Yeah. No.
Just I'm fucking
Mike was
tired.
so mad at me last night. He's like, come on.
When I went to see Sadie do Big Tits, Bigger Dreams, I, had planned to stay out because my friends were coming from Lubbock, which my friend's business is called Ethereal Nimbus, and she makes, aromas, candles and freshies. And,
we have one in our car. It smells amazing.
It smells great. So I have her business in my Instagram. I post about it. Go follow her. She deserves the credit because she's great. She's amazing. I love her. I'm also a rep, so if you ever want a discount on any of their shit, just message me.
Yeah.
But yeah. So they were supposed to come down, but I was just I can't do it. And then I went to Sadie's house, and I was like, I should have brought my book.
I took a shower while she was there.
Yeah.
So I was green for Big Tits, Bigger Dreams, and so I was
she came out, and she was still green.
I went to work green, bitch, for 2 days. I took multiple showers, okay?
That's dedication.
Yeah, I do it big. Anyway.
So see y'all next week.
Yes.
We'll be here.
Hopefully.
Bye.